Meeting. Well, well, since it can't, it's not showing here because my mind's well answered now. Basically, I think what made me start wanting to make videos is basically, how do I say? Well, basically, I was just looking for some video, and I think I think what made me start making videos is basically just wanted to just have fun, make and be creative and all that. And I've been watching all kinds of other videos during that time, so I was kind of inspired to try to create my own, and yeah, so um, yeah, so that's kind of it. That's kind of it. As when I first started, I kind of my YouTube channel name at first was Lego Minecrafter, but then I changed it to Fiction Minecraft instead, and then I changed it to Imagination Life, which is its current name. So, any more questions, just let me know. That's a good question. That's an interesting question. I never really thought of it really. I guess what I would do is try to like buy myself a whole bunch of entertainment and some more high quality movie making stuff, I guess, and that kind of stuff. Cause in case you missed the previous question, the what I would do if I had $1 million is basically like buy myself entertainment, like a lot of entertainment, just to keep myself entertained and all. And I would also buy myself some higher quality movie making stuff, and I would try to make my own like personal kind of game of some sort, like a PC game made with cheap dollars. What's his name again? Okay, Alpha Shadow. I would be like honored to like voice a character in Alpha Omega. I'm not sure what kind of character it would be. I mean, I'm not psychic, but basically, I would love to, unless I was in the middle of something more important. In that case, I would have to set aside for another time or something like that. Cause, but if I had in like open schedule, um, yeah. And for Kozak, thank you for joining. It's okay. I'm not gonna discourage you from being on for like a long period of time. I'm only gonna do this for like another hour or so or something like that. That all depends. So yeah, just go ahead and start leaving your questions in the comments, and I'll answer them for you. No matter how random they are, just go ahead and answer them. Well, that's the Windows Movie Maker. I used basically pretty much came with my computer. It was already installed. It's pretty much just a part of my computer, like one of those programs you get along with your computer, basically. Well, Kozak, that's a good question. Basically, as soon as I get enough characters permission to be in the series, because if the series like that's gonna work out, I want to get as many of those kind of characters in there, and I would want to get their permission before I do it. I don't want to be rude, and if I can't get enough characters to go into it, then it's not gonna happen. Especially since I'm a beginner at 2D animation. I might get someone to help or something, but so yeah. I mean, I think I got your permission, Kozak, but if anyone else, just if you want to get your character in that series, just please let me know. Hmm. For Shadow, that's a interesting question. Uh, what I think I would do actually, I think where I would, I don't know where I would go. I'm not that much of a traveler. So I would don't know where I go. But if I had to make a random choice, I say we should take a vacation, California or something like that. I've done it before. Okay, that's a good question, cause like that's a good question. This is gonna be good. Um, well, basically, I was at a bowling. I was at well, basically, if you look into my older videos from when I started, you'll notice that the intro instead include a normal blue wolf will actually have a like an animatronic kind of werewolf kind of thing made of Lego Hero Factory pieces made from Lego digital designer. Um, Basically, his free name was originally Imagine as in imagination. I mean, I called the channel the Imagination Life for a reason. So, um, yeah, and then I went bowling with a few friends. I wanted to name my nick, and they were giving everyone nicknames with the score thing, and I decided to I wanted to have my name put in there, Imagine Wolf, because I wanted that to be my nickname. But instead, I ended up being like I didn't. If I did that, everyone would start asking, where the heck did you get that? So instead, I had to come up with something similar. So I went with Magic Wolf because that was kind of close enough, I guess you would say. And I decided that was actually a good nickname. I kept it ever since. So that's the story of my nickname. It's funny how I say that. If you Anyway, any more questions, anyone? Eh, that was just my mother. So, like, anyway, any more questions? Anyone just leave the comments. What the heck? Oh, so, it froze for a second. Anyway, hmm, that's a good question. Well, I would probably have to give your serious Cossack a 4 star because well, it's a good storyline. Really, it's very good. It's very creative storyline and all that. Um, if you know me well enough, then you would typically know that I'm not a big fan of like military stuff. I'm usually more into like the more cartoony kind of things. That's why you see my series having a lot more fantasy kind of stuff rather than it's like sci-fi and all that. But still, some stuff can be good, like Transformers. That's a good franchise actually. Those all 3 movies are very good, especially the third one. It has lots of action. So yes, so yeah. So after Cossack, I would give it a 4 star. It's pretty good. It's very creative. Oh, Shadow. That's a good question. I do have one sister and I don't have a brother. My sister doesn't live with me, but I'd rather not get that deep into it. So, yeah, long story short, I have a sister, but she does live with me. Oh, I missed one there. Um, my favorite childhood movie? Well, that's a tricky one. Um, I don't really know. Oh, my favorite childhood movie would probably have to be this movie called Cats and Dogs. If you're not familiar with that movie, it's a movie about this young pup named Lou who gets secretly recruited to be a secret agent that helps of dogs that help defend humanity from evil cats that are just trying to take over the world. If you haven't seen that movie, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's really good. And Wilson Jr., hello from you from America, and thank you for joining, Wilson. Uh, hang on. Hmm. Okay then. Okay, Kozak, that's very good. Interesting. More paranormal. Okay, that's interesting. That'll probably make it kind of intense. I mean, well, if in my opinion, one thing that makes a good series like for Alpha and Omega or something like that would probably have to be action, I guess. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. If you guys think differently, then that's totally okay. Everyone has their own opinion. So yeah, I'm definitely looking to season two. Kozak, good work on your series. Yeah, you bet, Kozak. Yeah. Excuse me. Um. Okay. Well, this is a pretty successful live stream. I tried to do one like this multiple times before, but none of them came to be a success. Hmm. The scariest thing that happened to me, I don't, I no, I don't know. I don't really know. I can't. I mean, I probably saying that because I can't remember that much. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't know what the scariest thing ever happened to me. Yeah. So I don't know. Any other questions, anyone? I'm just going to do this for like another 45 minutes or so. Oh, uh, interesting. Okay, that's pretty good, Kozak. Very interesting. And for anyone you might be wondering, I'm currently working on the next episode of Fiction Universe. I won't spoil too much of it yet, but it will include like some gameplay footage. Okay, Kozak. Anyway, so yeah, so basically, what I'm going to do in the next episode of Fiction Universe is basically I record myself playing a short mini online game, and then I'm going to use it to represent the battle in in the next episode. This way, it can fit in a little bit more action in there. Yeah, so hope I hope you're all looking forward to that. Well, that's an interesting question. I have a lot of debate with that. Um, if I think about it, I would have a debate between three games: Disney Infinity, Sonic Colors, and Fusion Fall. I have a debate between those three games currently. Um, if you haven't heard of those games, Disney Infinity, you probably know what it is. It's a game where you get crossover Disney characters and do whatever you want in the toy box, basically. Although if you just so happen to not heard Disney Infinity, then you want to go look it up. And uh let me think. Uh Let me think. Oh yeah, Fusion Fall. If you've ever heard of that game, it's a game where you basically plays a character in the place called Cartoon Network universe, but the whole place is being invaded by like these aliens who just have this huge planet that just goes around absorbing every other planet in its path, basically. And then they connect characters as you to help save the Cartoon Network universe and help defeat these things. And Sonic Colors, well, if you're a Sonic fan, then you'll probably know about this. Sonic, basically, it's a game where Sonic goes to this huge amusement park built by Eggman. Eggman says, like, I'm doing this to apologize for everything I've done wrong. But instead, Sonic realizes that he's using it to stop all these creatures called Wisp, and it's going to use them for, like, intergalactic gas link for his machine to take over the world, basically. If you haven't tried that game yet, then I recommend you do so. It's a good game. They're probably the best Sonic game there is. Even though there has been a lot of bad reviews to Sonic games, I guess that's an understanding, I suppose. And Wilson Jr., you will come to the cup here in Brazil. I'm writing all this on Google Translator. Lol. Take it time to serve for Brazil. Have okay, I don't understand any of that, really, honestly. If you could clarify for that, Wilson, that would be great. The snow challenge. I'm not aware of what the snow challenge is. If you could let me know that, please let me know. Because I don't know, I'm not sure what you mean by snow challenge. Okay, I think I'm understanding this question from Wilson now. Um, basically, um, I guess I am a big fan of soccer, but I'm not sure if I would want to travel all the way to Brazil just to watch a soccer game. If on television, I would have could like if it could catch my attention long enough, because usually I find it more worth it to actually go to a sports game than actually watching on TV. Because if you go to watch the game in person, it gets more anticipating, and that's what keeps my attention basically. So yeah. So any more questions, anyone? This is going very well, I must say. Okay, I would not. Okay, Shadow, I would not do that. I'm not gonna take off my shirt in the middle of a bunch of snow and freeze my own chest off. I've seen people do that to like home videos. It's not cool. Not cool. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Wilson seems to say, here in Brazil, we learned in school you like to speak English. It like to speak English. It's legal. Plan to live there in the future. Is there any problem with this? As oh, never mind. Uh, the most important thing to me. Well, currently it would have to be my family basically. That's currently the most important thing to me. But I'm kind of trying to find a girlfriend currently. As soon as I find someone, as soon as I do find one, that'll probably be the most important thing to me. So yeah. So yeah, so I think Xiao said that's his last question. So yeah, I believe so. Is that his? Yep. So yeah, thank you for joining, Xiao. If you have to leave, you can go ahead. I'm not gonna discourage you from leaving if you need to. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, Wilson has a cousin that lives here. Okay, that's interesting. You got it, Shadow. You got it. So yeah. You record videos on your channel. Um, if by record you mean like live streams like this, then not very often. This is my first attempt. Or if you mean like recorded videos like through a video camera, then I do that, but not very often. I'm making a series called Kate the Barnacle, where it's basically like this barnacle figure named Kate does and he just do all this funny stuff basically. It's not that popular, but if you haven't checked it out, then go check it out. And yeah. So sometimes I do record things. Hmm. Wilson, any chance you're new to my channel, Al? What the heck? Oh, that was just the wind. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop the. I think I'm just gonna end the live stream here. Huh? Oh, yeah, like I like gold sometimes, but normally I should like silver because it looks a little bit more cool in my opinion. So yeah, good. That's a good question, Wilson. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and close the live stream here because I think it's gone long enough. So yeah, I want to get back to my editing now. So yes, if any of you are watching the recording of this, thank you all for thank you for the participants, and yeah, I'll do another one of these like next month. So anyone who didn't get to participate now, we can do it again. We'll have another chance. And yeah, thank you all for participating in this little question and answer live stream. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Yeah, thanks. And yes, I am Mesh Wolf, and I'll catch you all later.